Oi!
Miss
You
Rosa.
ask before you play. What are you doing?
Well, pardon me.
You getting tips or what? What's happening?
I get tips on occasion.
Alright, va bene, va bene. I just got hit by a horse, so I'm in a more bitch mood than usually.
I'm sorry to hear that you're hit by a horse. Is there any new rules I should be aware of that you keep adding on to this place?
Now I got more rain coming in through those fucking broken windows. This little piggy guy, did he run out the back? Did anybody see where he go?
Well, he ran out the back and then they captured him and then they took him to you and yeah.
Okay, right. So that I'm wondering how the windows got smashed. That's it. One on the along here, on the left, and then one in the back room.
Am I lucky I ran into you?
Don't be nervous. We're all friends here. Sweetheart.
Racker, I saw you walk in here. Where you at?
Hey, good looking.
Upstairs.
There.
Hello, good looking.
Can I have a chat with you when you get a second?
Now, one moment.
Yep.
Deputy White, I need to head west on some unsightly business pertaining to one of your colleagues, one of my underlings.
What's going on? What's going on?
Hello,
Well,
sir.
you know Deputy McGurnett.
Plenty more fish in the sea, honey.
All right, stranger.
Yeah, well, apparently he's been getting himself in some trouble over in the west. I assume around Strawberry, so I need to go tend to it. Sheriff Hoop sent me a letter also pertaining to Deputy Bravo as well, so I'm going to head that way, see if I can resolve all this.
Well, I might be inclined to come with you, Sheriff, because there was an issue with the Del Lobos. Apparently they shot up Blackwater, from what I've heard as well.
All right, well.
Then venturing farther and farther east. Can I talk to Mr. Riker real quick about something, and then we'll head that way?
Yeah, by all means, I'll be in my office.
All right. Mr. Riker, I have a question for you.
What would that be?
I was looking into those letters you gave me. Remember that yesterday?
Yeah, I remember I handed you a couple letters. I have another one I just got in the mail as well.
Okay, I do have a question for you. It mentions the blinders in those letters. Are you by any means indebted to them? Did you take out a loan from them? Something along those lines?
I did not. I didn't even know who they are until yesterday.
Okay. All right, then. Well, when you want to give me the letter, or you still holding on to it?
I just read it. Let me read it one more time, but it looks like whoever this individual is, he opened like a deal and agreement with them saying that I owe him money and they're supposed to reassure it through them, I guess. And I don't know how much is true. I think he's mostly bluffing.
Right. Okay, then. That does sound about right. Because the thing is, the reason I was asking is because the blinders, apparently they do loans for people. Everything's legal that they do. But if they're doing illegal things like that and they're threatening people with their lives for not paying up, that's something we need to look into.
Well, I never took money from the blinders myself. I didn't even know they were in that business until I asked more questions about who they was. I figured there was some other kind of gang from the first letter I got that he was friends with or something. But here's what this letter says. He says, well, Rocco, the day has passed. Up there was no money in the agreed upon spot. We both know what that means. Next time I see you, you're getting a bullet to the head. You're going to have to sleep with one eye open from now on. There are more than a dozen people looking for you. The man in red, Ricky.
Sure.
All right, dear. Well, we're looking into it. We're doing everything we can. We have had people posted at that tree that you were talking about, or at that house. So I definitely appreciate it. Just be careful, all right? If you obviously can defend yourself if people come at you, all right?
Yeah, I have before. I'm not very scared of this man. I believe he is by himself. blustering, blowing smoke to try and make himself look bigger. Because my thoughts is when he robbed me, he probably would have had more boys of him if he had any boys, that is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, then. Well, I got to run off. You be safe, okay? We're looking into it.
Well, Mr. White, you take care.
You will.
Why, hello. You looking for a roll in the hay?
How's it going, tough guy?
Hello.
He screwed that up too.
Goodness. Good morning.
Morning to you as well, sir. A whiskey, please.
Oh, hey, Mr. Riker.
Hello, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, just sitting here shooting the shit.
Teaching each other how to suck off, you know.
Oh,
Yep.
to each their
Well,
own, I
sucking
guess.
sucking it off doesn't work.
Yeah. You gotta cup it. You can't suck it off.
No,
Yep,
don't
that's
work
right.
no more.
I do hope you're talking about rattlesnake venom.
Yeah,
sure
that'd
are,
be
sir.
it.
What else were we talking about?
In roads, I wouldn't be surprised if all kinds of conversations that could go on here so close to Saint Denis.
That's a valid point.
Now, how have you gentlemen been on this lovely day? The other day there was much rain, real stormy, real mess. Had to ride in it myself.
Yeah, it's been pretty stormy past few days actually. A lot more storms rolling through than I'm used to around this time of year, but I guess it's just part of it, part of living out here. And they're not even coming out from Saint Denis. They usually roll in from Valentine. I'm used to them coming out from the water. So I don't know, kind of weird.
As some would say, it would be God's wrath punishing us for our sins.
Yeah, I've heard that a few times. I'm not sure.
I just heard that today.
Mumbo jumbo.
Then again, if you're a farmer, it's God's gift watering your plants as well.
Really depends on your view of it, I suppose. If you think everyone's a sinner, then I guess it's God's wrath. But if you actually love everyone like they're supposed to, then I guess it's God's gift. I don't know.
Or even in other regards, if you feel guilty about something, you can see it as God's wrath as well. Vice versa.
Yep.
I just look at it as a free bath.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, just lay out a trough or something out in the open, let it collect water, and you just go in there, sit in it, and bathe up, I suppose.
Well,
I don't think that would happen for everybody. You know that
No.
fella Rudolph?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Mr. Rudolph,
I've seen him,
yeah.
the gray coat man, on the other side of the war.
Yeah, the old goddamn veteran. I mean, that
Yeah,
man
he's a vet.
stinks. He's homeless too, I think.
I
Yeah,
feel
well,
like
I
if
think
you-
the rain would probably, miss him. It would be like a rain all around him, and it would just not hit him.
and he could probably go over and bathe in Flatiron Lake and turn it black as oil.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think he
At
bathes
least
in
he's
the
wearing
swamps
shoes
there.
now.
Yeah, that's good.
I bought him
Not
them
sure.
goddamn shoes.
Yeah, I'm not sure how
Yeah,
his
I was
feet
here,
ate through them yet.
I'm surprised he doesn't have cholera, tuberculosis, or any other malady.
Yeah, that'd be
Besides the whole dirty aspect of the man, he's a pretty nice man, actually.
Yeah,
I agree.
he just stinks.
Now, Judas,
This
if
goddamn bar out.
you don't mind me asking, who's your acquaintances here?
I try to make friends with everybody, Mr. Riker, but I do some groundskeeping for 3 businesses up in Saint Denis.
Well, ain't they fancy?
Not really, sir. I'm usually just sweeping up dirt and cleaning up blood.
Oh, yes. I mean, St. Denis still it's fancy compared to most places, as it is, but dirty work is dirty work. You're right about that, Judas. Well,
Yeah, I agree. St. Denis is pretty dirty. I like staying here in Rhodes because it's a little more calm and not everybody's shouting at you all the time.
but everybody's talking about you behind your back, though, it seems to be. It seems like everyone's gossiper in Rhodes, it seems like.
Well, I'd agree with that, sir. A lot of people like to talk around here.
Oh, it wouldn't be the goddamn same if nobody did.
Well, sometimes I could live without, especially when I tend to be the topic for some reason.
Well, I mean, people talk about me behind my back. You know, they can judge me all they want. Just don't tell me the verdict, because I probably wouldn't go to the gallows, quietly, so to speak.
What would your name be over there, by the way, sir? If you don't mind me asking.
Name's Noah. I own the gun store here, Guns and Gators.
Well, no pleasure to meet you.
Gunsmithing, repairs. Yeah, gunsmithing, cleaning, repair. Do some leather working, some woodworking as well.
What about you there, sir, the eye patch and the big beard?
My name's Caleb.
Okay, my name's Rocker Lundell. Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Oh, goodness. So whereabouts you from there, Rocker?
Well, I come from the southern parts. I'm a Georgia boy, believe it or not.
Old Georgia boy. Ain't nothing wrong with Georgia. I like that place.
I tell you now, some of the folks back there are still very sore about losing the war, but that's how it is over there. Poor spots, some of them.
Yeah, each their own though. But yeah, I ain't got really much against Georgia. It's a nice little state over that way. Some beautiful looking land over in the southern end of it.
Well, that's for sure.
Yeah, over against like the coast over that way. Yeah, some nice looking land out that way, and beautiful plantation houses as well.
Sometimes I do miss going back there, but returning home is not one thing I would like to do myself. I prefer to adventure, be free, and so on. Georgia, it is a beautiful state, but it is a place you can get stuck at quite easily.
Yep, I can agree with that one. So try to get out of your roots. Is you get rooted down, and you just become kind of bland in a way. Don't experience anything really new, so you don't really challenge or experience anything different than what you're used to from your day-to-day life. So, yep, changes can be a good thing.
Now, I recently came here to Odessa only about a month ago now. About a month now, I believe, but came from a faraway land, long distance to travel between uncharted territory, natives, and all kinds of horrible beasts of manners.
Yeah, Odessa can.
Have a nice day, fellas.
Yeah, you too,
Good, Mr.
Caleb. You
West.
be good. Yeah, there are all sorts of interesting things and creatures. Actually, the other day I was up towards Butcher's Creek. I was on the west side of the creek, right up there where all the Murphys are, and I found this old I think it was an old mine shaft or something. I can't remember what it said on the outside. There was some sort of a sign. It looked like it was written in blood. I was just kind of looking at it, and I was like, I could go down there and see what's in there, but at the same time, I'm the only one up here. No one knows I'm here, so if I get hurt, ain't no one coming looking for me. So, decided to get on my horse, come on back down here, and maybe grab a couple friends to go on up that way and go check it out. I'm not too sure what's in there.
Well, I'm willing for a little bit of a venture myself. I would not mind joining you there, Mr. Noah. If you would have me along, of course, since I am a stranger.
Yep, I wouldn't mind. What about you, Judas? You down for a little bit of a ride?
Sorry, sir. I personally stay out of caves. I have a fear of getting stuck in one.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well,
especially if you said you saw some blood on the outside. I don't think I want to.
Yeah, I can't recall what that sign said, but yeah, it's on across from Butcher Creek, or they're in that area up there. I don't know, I have to kind of remember where it is. I didn't mark it down on the map or nothing, so I just have to remember the lay of the land. Maybe, Rocker, we could head out first thing in the morning so we got plenty of daylight to ride out there and go look at it and see what's going on up there. Maybe find a couple more people that can go out that way with us.
Sounds like a good idea. As like you said, that we should probably mention to someone that we have gone that way, and if we don't come back anytime soon, that means we're probably dead in a cave to do some horrible bear or mountain lion, perhaps.
Yep,
I'd be happy to be that relay for you fellas.
Yep, please do. I'd say if if we head out in the morning, we're not back by, a couple days, then probably need to send some folk up that way.
Well, if we do die, put in the headlines, 2 brave explorers dared themselves into a dark and dingy cave not to return. They will be missed, and so on. Make it epic.
All right, very good.
Let me go and get my coat real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think I'll go grab some stuff as well.
Y'all be safe out there, Mr. Riker.
Oh, Judas, I appreciate the kind words of wish you well and so on.
Oh, yep, no problem.
Alrighty. Trying to think. We're probably about midday. I wouldn't mind riding out that way.
If you're all ready, then I'm ready as well. I'll see where I put my damn horse at.
Yep, let me go find a lantern real quick.
Miss Rosa.
Hello.
Howdy.
What are you doing, horse? Come on now. There you are.
Awful special horse, I reckon. Howdy, Fowler.
What are you doing there, sir?
Hey, you seen a lady around named Amelia by chance?
Not that I have. Sorry to say, sir. Sorry to say.
I'll thank you anyways.
Oh, you look awfully fancy with your feathery hat.
Well, I do try to dress nice, considering that appearances do mean a lot to go out here. Unfortunately, it's my last good pair, and it's a pain in the ass to keep clean. I tell you, the dust on roads kicks a real mess. By the way, my name's Rocker Lundale. Pleasure to meet you. What would your name be?
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Rock. I am Wayne Woodsworth.
Well, Wayne Woodsworth, it's a pleasure to meet you as well. What brings you down the roads, you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I'm accompanying my friend. He's here to see a special lady about a special horse, something of the kind. I'm not too sure of the specifics of it. But, have you heard of the Mud Festival we're having up in Valentine tomorrow?
That I have. I will be there myself as well. But pardon me, me and my friend here must get going. We have ground to break, and we got a long way to travel.
Of course. Stay safe out there, gentlemen.
Yes. Alright, Mr. Rocker, I guess I'll leave the way, see if I can't figure up about where I was when I saw that place.
Well, you lead the way. Hopefully the rain breaks before we get there, because this is miserable already.
Yeah, that already hurts.
How are you boys doing?
Lightning is really busy too.
Big game's moved on, huh?
I don't know why these yokels always talking about game and hunting and stuff like that. I don't hunt in my life. I've done it before, but not very good at it.
Yeah, I'm a pretty avid hunter and fisher myself, so if we get stuck up there, at least we know we're fed.
Well, that's good to hear. My only skill involves killing people, because I used to be a bounty hunter a while back.
Yeah, that's also a good skill to have too. Make sure nobody kills you before you can kill them.
Well, but I should have spent more time with my pa when I was a young man out hunting with him. He used to hunt boar all the time out in Georgia.
Yeah, boar's pretty bad here. They always get up into my field, tear it up, so most nights I'm actually up most of the night just sitting there waiting for them to come on into the field. And as they come in over the fence, and I'll give them a couple pops. So
It sounds like you need a taller fence or fix your fence.
yeah, I keep fixing it. Need to make it a little more sturdy, I suppose. I mean, they just go right through it. They don't even go over it. Just break it. So they get a little bit more sturdy. Maybe some heavier wood. Usually use some sort of a pine.
Well, if you can afford it, there's a man down in St. Denis that makes barbed wire. Real nasty invention, keeps out critters. So out here.
Yeah, I heard about that one. I'm just not sure if I got the kind of money to spend for it, but we'll see. Probably might be cheaper than lumber. Who knows?
Well, if you're fixing your fence every couple of days, then I would say get a long-lasting defense against a thing like that.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. I don't know. I'll definitely look into that. I appreciate the suggestion.
No problem, Mr. Noah.
Alright, well, looks like the rain broke, so I think we should probably pick up the pace a little bit. So, I'm not sure how long your horse has got before it tires out, but I'll keep
This is a very tiring horse. No, I didn't get a better one. This one is due for the glue factory, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I talked to Mr. O'Gara over in Saint Denis. He'll get you set up, or Miss Lena Shaw out in Blackwater. Either one of them can get you set
That's
up.
good to hear, Lynn.
Alrighty, we'll get her going for a little bit so your horse don't run on the ground at least.
It was a cheap horse nonetheless, but I get what I paid for.
Looks like you got about 3 steps, and that's about all she wrote.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, well, you'll have to get up with one of those stable hands and get a decent horse off one of them.
I just need to make my fortune first, that's it.
Yeah, I know the price of them horses can go up to about $50, $60, depending on the breed. Very well trained, though.
Well, I need a good trained horse that nice and fast, and maybe not so scared of snakes.
Yeah, even this big old girl can be a little worried of snakes every now and again. She doesn't throw me nearly as much as she did when I first got her, though, so that's a good thing.
I had this old horse a while back in the state of New Alexandria. Threw me every chance it got. I swear it had the devil inside it.
Females and mares, they can be downright nasty, nastier than the men can. The sires, I don't know. Sometimes I guess women being ornery just kind of carries no matter where you're at in the animal kingdom.
Is that the case? Like the Black Widow itself.
Yeah, exactly like that. Old Belle here, she treats me good though. Like I said, it took me a little bit for earn her trust, but once it did, she stopped throwing me, kicking me, running away from me, trampling me.
Yeah, well, Lottie isn't so bad. It's just a slow horse. Good temperament, though, so I can't complain about Lottie.
I mean, temperament's all about half of the battle there. I mean, you got a good tempered horse and you got a good companion. Even if it might not be something that can, you know, take you clean across the state, country. Even,
I tell you, it's better than myself walking. I give it that.
Yeah, I will agree. I would rather my legs and stuff not be killing me after walking a mile. Some of these horses go start showing a little bit of sign of being tired. Treat them good and they'll treat you good at the end of the day.
Hard to hear your saying back here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was pointing out there's a little campsite right there. Looks like another one up this way too. I don't know if anybody actually lives out here.
Now, I've heard some of the hill folk ain't the friendliest of sorts. I hear they have a habit of inbreeding.
Yeah, I hear that too, especially out there at Butcher Creek. They can be real nasty out there. So. I think I got a buddy named Monroe that lives out this way too. I think he either in Van Horn or just outside of it.
I wonder if he also has a symptom of inbreeding as well.
I think he lives up here out of his own accord, not necessarily by family.
Well, I know him. I know Monroe. I actually saved his ass once, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, it seems like a lot of people say Monroe's ass a few times. He always seems to be really good about repaying the favor.
A while back, we were in a state called New Alexandria, and he's been ridden. He was being ridden down by two some bitches, and he took down one. I took down the other about before he was about to get his head blown off. A while back now. That was a while ago.
Yeah, lucky that you were around. Seems like he might not be around if you weren't.
Oh, he'd be missing a head for sure. I'll tell you that. And he probably wouldn't be as pretty then.
Ain't too much that a doctor can do with for dead. I don't think they can fix that too well.
How long have you known Monroe for, if you don't mind me asking, Noah?
I've known him for a couple weeks. There used to be a night folk out in the swamp terrorizing folk, and that's when I first met him. We got all deputized, went down there to LeKay and went looking for him. That's about the first time I ever met Monroe and old Caleb, and I believe Zip was out there too. Met a lot of folk out there hunting that fool.
Man, that's interesting. And I'm out here along with Biggs there. I see Biggs as a underchef. I know Biggs for a long time as well. Go way back.
Yeah, Biggs is a good man. He knows well. He means well, at least.
Yeah, he ain't too bad. He ain't too shabby. Him and I don't seem to conversate like we used to, but it's how it is.
Place was up on this side of the river somewhere, so might want to hitch up the horses here by the road, and just in case someone comes looking for us, at least find the horses. I think it's up this hill up behind me. Oh, Bell, I'll be right back. All right, let's take yonder. Look up here. We're stuck up in the hill, in the side of a cliff face, it seemed. Sign out on the right side of the entryway. I was up here. I was actually up here hunting. Found nothing but mangy foxes and stuff. Oh yeah, that looks like it right here in front of us, actually.
Ain't that interesting? Looks like it used to be his old mining quarry by the looks of it. See the way it's cutting the steps like that.
Yeah, cutting the steps and the way that some of this runoff comes out of the mouth of it.
Yep.
Wonder if that. Yeah, the sign looks to be here. Remain true to nature. Written in grit. Yeah, looks like it's in blood. Still here. Well, You want to lead with the lantern? I'll bring out a gun, or
Either one. Shotgun, preferably inside this place. Just don't shoot me in the leg.
yeah, I'll do my best. If something come running up this hill, you can get behind me. So I'll try to blast them. Maybe I get killed first, but at least I got a gun out.
Ain't this place real dingy? Now,
Yeah, don't look too welcome.
might as well watch our steps. Looks like some of these planks are quite old as well.
Try not to jostle anything too much, because who knows, maybe this support will fall in and get trapped in here.
Now, I hope there's another exit. If not, we might find ourselves living the last of our days in here.
Yeah, that'll probably not be too far.
A bit salty in here.
Yeah.
Maybe some more supplies here.
8 pounds net. Dolphin skated. Golly, it does smell pretty salty down here.
I wonder if there's like an underwater ocean or something like that. If that's even a thing. Well, we're pretty close to the ocean still.
Yeah, definitely a creek. Oh, goodness, this is flooded as shit.
What we got here? There's something written there.
Through the rivers and valley. We ought to go look this way, see what might be over here. Looks like it's just a little old cutout. Looks like maybe some people. I think this might have been like a mess hall of sorts. Common area.
Yeah, they keep a lot of tools over here as well. Seems to be pickaxes. Actually, might be a workshop right here. The more it looks like to me.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, coat hanging up here on the wall. Looks like the water's coming right through the rocks, actually. I think we're right next to the creek, so this is all from Butcher Creek. Fortunately, we're up the river from the Murphys, so at least we know it's not mixed with their shit.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like this got collapsed in too, huh?
Yeah. I'm starting to have a feeling we ain't alone. I heard something down the way, I thought.
Sure hope not. What the hell was that noise?
Well, listen for a second. Let's just say there's a lot of weight on these beams, it sounds like. Well, our path splits. We got two options here.
This one looks like it's caved in at the end, actually. It's right up the way.
I'll take a closer look at that. You're right about that.
Yeah, well, that makes things easy.
Definitely smells like the ocean down here.
Maybe it's the old salt mine mixing in with the river water.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe.
Left or right?
We'll look on down this way. Looks like we get up over them rocks. I just can't see.
Ourselves a dead end right here.
Yeah, it definitely looks like an old salt mine, the way that things are cut out. Looks like they're doing some strip mining down here. The rats are down here. That's some shit to eat.
Want to drink the water, you likely get cholera.
maybe just keel over dead from some sort of a parasite.
What does that say there? We will give more hope, written in blood. Like someone was killed down here. An animal. Hopefully it's an animal.
I hope it's an animal as well. I'd rather not stumble across a body and have to go tell old crawfish or Biggs. Since that dies out, huh? There's a little cut through right here to the left.
I see that. Well, I was kinda hoping that we might find a stash of buried treasure or something more entertaining than rats.
Yeah. All we got is rats, salt, and water. Probably some shit mixed in with it too.
Over here. Written in blood, the mantle of the Kraken.
I'm not sure what this is going on about now. You done lost me.
Looks like we got quite a downhill route this way, so watch your step.
Yeah, I'll pull out my lantern on this. It'd be kind of slick. I'll try to be a little bit further behind you, so if I slip, I don't take you with me. Goodness.
An M seems to be scraped in the wall here. I don't know what that means. And over in Valentine, there's an O carved into the bench there. Well, that's related. Probably not.
Be pretty far travel for it to be related.
Just my little observation. And then get people like to write down their a letter or initial to say I was here. Their way of keeping their own history, I imagine, especially for dimwits. Now we got two paths again, right and left.
We can go take this right one here.
It looks like it's a cave in as well. Now that I get closer. Well, da it is. Or maybe it's just a dead end.
So it's the phone this way.
Well, I guess it's up to your ankles here. This only gets darker, I tell you. Written in blood here it says, the mother weeps for her lost children.
Starting to seem kind of like a cult.
I think that's what we found ourselves in.
Like, being this close to Murphy territory, I mean, it could be this Murphy's living up in here too. Be like a fucking mansion for him.
Back here. Too much to climb over. Written in blood here as well. Feel her embrace. Now watch your step.
If we're doing this, yeah, I'm wondering if we're doing this backwards. I wonder if we were supposed to come in at the other end, if there is another end. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it all. Is all.
And a person who's full of delusions and madness, there's not much you can make out from one's mind. And I tell you right now, this individual sounds like they've gone mad. Must have been drinking the water down here.
Yeah, it must be.
Submerge yourselves.
I sure hope we don't stumble across a stack of dead bodies.
Well, looks like we're at the end of the cave here.
Yeah, I can't say I fancy going on back through the way we came from.
That's the Church of the Sea.
Yep, it's a cult. This mean we're baptized now?
I reckon it does. Ain't that our horses over there?
Church of the Sea. Well, alright then. Well, guess that works out. Guess we're baptized. Welcome to the Church of the Sea, brother.
Well, I prefer to be baptized in the Church of the Iron.
Yeah. Goodness.
And we pop
Our
out of
horses know we
here.
were coming out at?
There's our horses over there across the way. Look like yours.
I don't think they are. I mean, might be. I don't see a saddle on it, though.
Yeah.